This is test question number 9 on the California CBEST practice exam. Tara can develop 2 rolls of film in about 18 minutes. At this rate, how long will it take her to develop 8 rolls of film? Well, this is a perfect question for us to talk about a test solving strategy which is known as solving proportions. The structure you're looking for is a comparison. So if you can remember that, not all comparison questions fit into this category, but if you become familiar with it, it's so easy to recognize. In this case, we have 2 rolls of film that Tara is going to develop in 18 minutes. So let's write that. 2 rolls of film in 18 minutes, right? The question wants us to know, if we have this information, then how long will it take to develop 8 rolls of film? Well, let's make this proportion equal to 8 rolls of film. So we have 2 rolls of film on the top, 18 minutes on the bottom. So let's just call this 2R and 18 minutes, okay? Keep in mind, on your comparisons, your units have to match. See, we have 2 rolls here. I'm not sure that R is good. There you go. And you have to keep the rolls on top. The same item, the same reference point, it's just a different number. You would not want to, for example, put the 8 rolls of film down here because it would not work, clearly. So we're just making this equation 2 rolls for 18 minutes. If we had 2 rolls for 18 minutes, what happens if we get 8 rolls? Well, if you set it up this way and then do a simple cross multiplication, 18 times 8, and then we're going to divide that 144 by 2, and the reason we do that is because we cross multiply here, and then we always divide with the one that's left over. Or that is 14 into 2 would go 7 times, right? 2 times 7 is 14. 0. That gives us 4 and 2. So we have 72 minutes, and notice we have minutes down here. Whenever you're setting up a proportion, this is the most important idea on proportions, is to keep your units the same as you're going across, because frankly, what are we saying? This number equals this number. That's all we're doing, is we are finding out, given a set of information, if we increase that or decrease that on one of the items, what will the other item do? Well, let's continue this problem. 72 minutes, of course, there's no 72 minutes here, but we know that 1 hour has 60 minutes. Plus the 12 gives us 72 minutes. Clearly, that's the answer. The point is, we are using a proportion to solve this problem. And proportions are so useful, not just in mathematics, but in lots of different applications for the simple use of proportions. So you want to become familiar with using proportions.